From the alley-oops at Kezar to the glory days at the stick. From who's got it better than us to brick by brick. It's always the 49ers way. From off-season to game day. Yeah, we talk back. It's the 49ers Cutback.
It's 49ers Cutback Podcast time. And is there a secret man behind the scenes that's going to help Kyle Shanahan make this pick at 3?
Probably is, and you know what? We should probably talk about him, seeing as he kind of has probably some power and authority in San Francisco, and especially in the quarterback room, right?
Yeah. John Beck has been working with Justin Fields, and up until 3 weeks ago with Trey Lance, and he's even worked with Zach Wilson. Now, this guy played for Kyle Shanahan and has an extensive background, so Kyle knows him real well. So could this guy be giving the 49ers inside information? And what information would he be giving that could actually tip the 49ers' hand to getting the 49ers the best quarterback that they could possibly get?
There's a high possibility that this is accurate, because not only is he working with some of the best quarterbacks in the draft, he used to play for Shanahan in Washington. So he was there in Washington and was fighting for a starting job. So this is a guy who was molded by Kyle Shanahan, who learned from Kyle Shanahan, who's taken things he got from Kyle Shanahan and has applied it to becoming one of the most sought-after quarterback coaches in the country. Not just in a state, not in an area, not just for NFL prospects. I'm talking about a guy who runs his own quarterback clinic where you got kids coming from all over the world to play quarterback and work with this guy because of the guys and the names that he's worked with and the success that they've ended up having in the NFL and the success they've had in just coming out of college and getting drafted high. Because a lot of these kids, that's important too. You don't want to just get some guys. Yeah, it's important to just make the league. But man, when you get those first round paychecks, and those are fat. They're nice. They're nice paychecks. So if you can get yourself up there high on the draft board, and this guy can help you get there, why not? And he learned from Shanahan.
Yeah. He's going to know everything that Kyle needs and wants in a quarterback. And Kyle's going to be able to go to him and get that insight and just be straight up with him like, dude, which one of these guys is leader in the clubhouse? You know, what are the things that these guys do well? What are the things that I need to know that they struggle with so I can determine whether they are a good option for me? And those are a lot of times stuff you can't get openly because everyone doesn't want their guy to slip. But when you have that relationship and that friendship with a quarterback coach and somebody that you can lean on, you can get inside information that no one else can get. So the 49ers could be actually the leaders in the clubhouse as far as knowing these quarterbacks better than anyone else. And that's why it's more than just an educated guess. They're going to be very well set and know exactly what they want to do with this quarterback.
100%, man. It's going to be interesting to see how much Kyle Shanahan leans on that relationship and how much it influences what decision they make there at 3. I think this is part of the reason, too, why they moved up is they were obviously getting something from this guy.
Right.
I mean, Justin Fields agreed to a second pro day, specifically so that San Francisco and Shanahan could come watch. He tailored the workout to San Francisco. They were talking about the Wilson pro day and how Beck had tailored it a little bit to San Francisco as well because of, the Niners, especially now with them moving up. This is almost perfect. It's almost like, the Niners, they were talking like as if, maybe the Niners knew something or
right.
It's like, yeah, they did know something. Shanahan's up to no good. Secret Shanny is in full force right now.
Yeah,
Secret Shanahan is thriving right now in draft season, as you put it earlier this week, lying season.
Yes.
He thrives in it. He loves it. It's his favorite time of the year.
Yeah, these guys, I guarantee that's the reason the 49ers felt comfortable coming up to 3 because this guy told them, hey, you get any one of these quarterbacks and you can feel comfortable. Whether that is Fields, Wilson, or Lance, they have definitely tipped the 49ers off that 2 of these guys or somebody that's going to be available is exactly what they need to run his offense and somebody that he can feel comfortable with. And now Kyle is like, yeah, I'm going to get the guy that I need and the guy that I deserve to run this offense. And if I'm everyone else, I'm scared. No wonder all the rumors are going out about McCorkle because everyone is scared that Kyle Shanahan's going to actually get a big-time athlete that is not just a great quarterback but also an athlete. And that puts the fear of God into people.
It should put the fear of God into people. It 100% should. Don't forget, too, who was telling you from day one, as soon as the Mac Jones stuff started coming out, that it was a bunch of horse-pucking manure. It was us right here at the 49ers Cutback. We have been anti-Mac Jones since day one because all of us knew, deep down, that the Niners were working with information that other people just weren't working.
Well, and there's no leaks. And then all of a sudden, everyone's jumping into a giant puddle of water that just came from the ceiling. It's like, this doesn't happen. The 49ers don't have leaks.
Guys, look at this. Look at the 49ers front office leaking all of this fluid about Mac Jones. It has to be true.
I mean, you got guys out there saying, no, there's absolutely no way they're taking anyone other than Mac Jones. And then you find out that Kyle Shanahan won't even tell people who he evaluates better at the quarterback position. His own coaches don't know. John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan know who they want to get, and that's it.
There's one other guy. I'd say there's two other guys, too.
Okay.
There's two other guys that know. The first is John Beck.
That's probably... He probably has an idea where they're leaning.
I think he has a knowledge of what they want and who they're leaning towards. I think Beck knows for sure what direction they're leaning. I think if someone actually talked to John Beck, those Vegas odds are probably a little more accurate. If you talk to John Beck, so Vegas, get on that. Try and get the...
Well, Fields is trending.
Send Project Veritas out there to do some... They're really good at finding things out that people don't want other people knowing. And the other one that's big that I know with 100% certainty deep down in my loins knows is Mike Shanahan.
You know what? Mike Shanahan might absolutely know.
He knows.
I think he's all a part of this. And I think they're probably starting to tip off Scangarello. Because he's going to these interviews, these pro days. He's working with these guys. He's going to have a really good idea.
Or big brain 10,000 IQ moment. They're telling him all of the wrong information going into these meetings and these pro days and these interviews so that when people try and question him on stuff and he accidentally lets something slip, it's all the wrong intel.
It could be. You just don't know with the 49ers front office.
Mike Shanahan, listen, come on the podcast. Let's have a conversation. Let's discuss this. Who does your son think is the best quarterback in the draft coming up?
You know as well as I do, Mike's giving us no information. There's no info coming out on this. No one is going to know who the 49ers are picking until the 49ers decide to let it out. And that's point blank and period.
And with the third pick overall in the 2021 NFL draft, the 49ers select. You'll have to wait until draft day to find out. Can't wait for it. It can't get here soon enough.
And everyone needs to join us for draft day.
You do.
Because we're going to be live the entire first round of the draft, and we're going to be talking about all this. We're not going to have to wait long for the 49ers to make the pick. Full reaction is going to be insane. What are we going to be doing when they make this pick? That's going to be fun. We want to spin the reaction with everybody else.
My shirt come off?
Whoa.
Because if Zach Wilson is there, 3, it is off, folks. Shirt is off, waving it around, do a little truffle shuffle. It's going to be a good time. You might want to miss that part, but you won't want to miss everything leading up to that. So make sure you're subscribed. Hit that subscribe button right this minute. Hit that notification bell while you're at it. That way you're notified every time we post, which is daily at 11 a.m., 5:30 on Tuesdays, and typically today of all days on Friday at 6:30 p.m., but we came to you a day early with our live stream this week. But we'll see you next Friday at 6:30 p.m. right here on the channel.
The live streams are awesome. They've had great conversation. We've had a lot of people jumping in. They've been fantastic.
Look at that chat right now. We just finished recording the live stream. Chat was live.
It was. Make sure you guys are on this. Make sure you guys are on the live stream asking your questions. We will talk back. Like a lot of channels, they ignore some of your comments. We will talk. We will answer your questions. We will be on it.
And you don't have to pay Super Chat either.
That's right. Just get on there, have fun, enjoy it. If we disagree, we disagree, but we always have fun no matter what. And disagreements are not a problem on this program because we don't take things personally.
And we try not to take shots.
100%. Unless you need it. Just kidding.
Until next time, 49ers fans, you stay safe.
And remember, the right way is always the 49ers way.